Hello guys, it's me, Goto. I decided to do a quick tutorial to help people use the shaders that are available in GitHub. So if you want to try those shaders in your project, you just have to go to the link in the video description below, and you can download the assets that I'm using. I have enabled for this project the Unreal Bridge, and I sent two versions of the Victoria 8.1, one with the original eyes and another one with the Epic eyes. Victoria 8.1 comes with a pretty good skin shader, much better than the base female shader, but let's see how it looks with the digital human dash meta human skin shader. First of all, let's go to the game, material library, Epic eyes, and create a new material instance for the eyes. Also, let's create a folder just to keep everything more organized. Victoria 8.1. Okay. So right-click the materials of the eyes and select the option Create Material Instance. Now just drag and drop to the folder. With the material selected, you can use this arrow to replace the material. Alright, look much better already. Now let's go to the hairs. For the hairs, go back to the material library, go to the hair folder, and create 3 materials. One for the scalp, one for the base, and another one for the strands. Okay, let's move to the Victoria folder and open all of them. And now let's replace the original materials. Replace the scalp, replace the strands. You can hover the slot name to get the name of the slot. And the base. And now she is bald. Now let's go to the Unreal folder and the Victoria texture and replace the default textures of the material instance with the hair texture that you are using. Enable. To modify the instance, you need to first enable the option. And now use the arrow to replace. You need to at least replace the textures and the opacity mask. Here. Okay, it's done. For the base hair. I think I can use the same material instance for the strength too. I didn't saw any difference. So I will replace here the material for the strengths to use the base material. Okay. So this is how it looks. For the scalp, it's important to make sure that the edge mask, the disable edge mask option is checked. And I also like to disable the wind effect. Now hit save. Here you can control how strong is the intensity of the wind hair. You need to put the opacity mask here for it to work. Okay. Now it's obviously too strong. But let's go to the default and see how it looks. Much better. You can see the hair moving a little bit. But you can disable too if you don't like the effect. So this is how it looks. You can also use just a color for the head. To do that, enable this option, use gesture as base color and disable it here. And now you got color options. And this is how they look. Looks pretty good too, in my opinion. But let's keep the texture. Okay. So this is how the original hair looks. This is how the original eyes material looks. And this is how the hair looks with the Paragon inspired hair shader that I'm using, and with the Epic's eye shader. Now let's go to the skin. For the skin, what you need to do is go to the, let me use this too. You go to the material library, Genesis 8.1, and create a new material instance of the material skin. Let's move this to here. And I like to create the material instance for the arms, legs, body, for the body parts as a material instance of this first material. Why? Because if you do like that, if you want to change settings for all the body parts, you can just open the original instance and change the base color here. So let's create more material instance. We need one for the arms, another one for the legs. Always choose the material instance to create a new material instance, the original material instance. Legs, face, head, and body. Now let's replace the shaders here. First one, over the slot name, it's the body. So let's select body and replace. Now face. Let's select face and replace it for face, for lips, for ears, and for eye sockets. Oh no, I replaced the wrong figure. Let's go back and undo. No. Okay. Select it. Okay, don't mind. Small mistake. Let's select the right figure. Let me put this here in the end so I don't make the mistake again. And now you select it again. Let's go, where is face here? Select face, lips, ears, eye socket. Alright, now let's go to the arms. Where are they? Toenails, arms. Let's replace fingernails. Now legs. Where are they? Okay, toenails and legs. Now the head. There we go. You are done. And she looks gorgeous. Let's close this and open those materials. Okay, first of all, here in the body part select, you have to select the body part. For the arms, let's enable here arms, fingernails, and let's enable there and replace the textures. For the baked hardness texture, you need to grab it here in textures, female, and here you can grab it. You can copy here. Now select it. Okay. For the hardness texture, you can go here, Material Library, Genesis 8.1, texture, female, and make a copy of the hardness map. Copy here. Now open this file, and here, the composite texture, you have to replace this normal map to the one that comes with the figure that you want to use. Alright, perfect. Now you can replace it here. Select the hardness map, put it here. Also replace the normal texture. The nail mask, I think I provide one. So set it up to, there we go. Now that you have set the nail map, let's put this here. There we go, this is the arms. Looking pretty good already. Let's do a quick comparison. This is how it looks with the original BBI texture material. It's not bad, it's pretty good too. And this is how it looks with the MetaHuman Digital Human shader. I think that the nails are too dark. You can fix that by changing the nails saturation, nails color saturation here. Just set to 1, and I think it's looking better. You can also apply a nail polish if you want. Just enable this option. Here you can select the color and change the opacity. Why this is not working? Oh, there we go. Okay. Nail polish applied. You can change the color to whatever you want. There we go. Let's do another body part. The arms are done. Let's do the body. Select the body part. Enable here. Enable here. Enable here. Change the texture. Okay. There's some options here. If you want to apply a tan, you just have to put the opacity mask. I usually use for that the skin builder available at that store. Now let's set the bake hardness texture. To do that, let's go to Game, Material Libre, Genesis, Texture, Female. And here you have the body baked hardness. For the hardness texture, we need to grab this texture, make a copy here, open the file, and replace again the normal map with the body normal map of Victoria. There we go. You also have to replace the normal map. And you are done for the body. Now let's apply. That's already done. Okay. Looking pretty good too. For the body, you have to set the micronormal time to 25, so the pores look the same size of other parts of the body. So just enable here the micronormal time and set it to 25. Now let's do the face. First of all, enable his face lips. Now let's change the texture to the face texture. Let's set a lip mask. I think I provided one. Here we go. If you have the skin builder for Genesis 8, you can set here the opacity mask that comes with it for the brows, for the eyeliner, to set up the makeup, eyeshadow. You can use those here. Let's select the baked hardness texture. For the hardness texture, let's do a copy again. Copy here, open this, and select face normal map. There we go, looking pretty good. Replace Place the normal map. And for the tiling, you need to set to 5. And we are done for the face. This is how it looks. And this is how it looks with the default shader. You can change the lip saturation if you want to make the lips darker. Let's do the change like that. It's like you get like a lipstick effect. You can do if you want. You can also apply a lipstick color. Just set the color and the opacity. There we go. And if you have a texture for the lips, you can set this overlay texture. You can set the brows and the brows normal mask to hide the micro normals to the brown area to avoid the pores in the brows. I don't have this texture for Victoria, but you can do it if you want, and then you can set it here, enable and set. But it's very hard to see from the distance. There we go, she's looking gorgeous. Now let's do the head. Select ease body and head. Replace the base texture. I left the colors of the text similar to those that we have to replace, so you don't make a confusion. So the baked hog is the gray one. So let's go here and select the gray one. And the hogness text is the green one. So let's go here, grab the head hogness map, drop it here, select copy here, open the file, and replace the normal map. There we go. Now, put the green texture here. Replace the normal texture. There we go. And I think we are done. What is that? Ah, you can see the teeth in the mouth. Okay, no, water. This is the one. Okay, this is how it's looking, pretty good. Now let's fix her legs. Select ease arm, fingernail, legs or toenails. Select base texture. Select the legs texture. Replace. Put the nail mask. Toenail mask. If you don't put the nail mask, you can't use the nail polish color or the nail color saturation. You need to set it here. And let's select the baked hogness. This. Select the hogness texture. Make a copy. Open the file. change the normal map, save, replace, set the normal map, replace, oops, and there we go. We have. If you think the nails are too dark, you can reverse the saturation change, color change that I did. Here in nail color saturation, the default is 1.4, just replace to 1. And here we go. Gorgeous. This material is pretty good. If you think that the intensity of the micronormals are too intense, and the pores are too much for your taste, the best way is to, you can just change the micronormal intensity, something like 0.4, and you make it less. If you want to change it to all body parts, you can open the original material that you did, this one, the original material instance, and you can enable here and change the value you want, and this will apply to all materials that do not have it set. For example, to apply to the legs, I have to disable here, so it will use now the intensity that I set to the original material. On body parts we have less micronormal, but I like it at one. If you want to make the skin more wet or less wet, you can change the mean roughness. For example, let's make it more wet and put a, so you can see this increase the wet effect, make the skin more and more wet. Now it looks like she just left the bowl so wet. Let's go back to default. If you want to make the skin a little bit darker, you can change the specular, darker or lighter. It's in the description. Control how dark or light the skin is. I put the description to help people. So this makes the skin more light and this make more dark. I left in the middle. It's up to you. So there we go. This is how it looks. Pretty good. Side by side. I think both skin shades look pretty good. The one that I'm using, if you compare to the base female, is a lot better, lot better. But the one that comes with Victoria 8.1 is really very good. But I still prefer this one. But it's up to you. For the eyes, I did my own shader. Let's see how it looks for the default Genesate eyes. They're not awesome, but they are reasonable. Let's set those up. Let's go to the material library, Genesate.1, and create a material instance. Let's change. Where are the puppies? Let's up this up and change the base texture. Okay. Let's hope that I sent the reflection texture. I don't remember if I did. I think I forgot, so you can test, unfortunately. And I don't want to do the video again, so sorry guys. I don't think it will work. Let's see if I put a back texture here. If I can't just show something. Okay, it's missing. I forgot to include in the project the eyes and the reflection mask that I did, but I'll include it in the GitHub version. I just can't demonstrate in the video. But that's it guys. Thanks for watching.